Well, not my websites, but you know. Here we have the game starting on this map. It's, I don't know the name of the maps because I'm terrible, but this is the weirdest map I've ever seen, ever. Oh, it's Korean, that's cool. But there's destructible rocks freaking everywhere, and they die after eXaltedReyA having the same response to me. What is this? LOL. LOL. Arkanoid! I guess that's the name of the map. So defensive. Yeah. These guys are teammates. This is not a ladder game, as you can see by green and pink. Let's introduce the players properly. Here we have, in the bottom left-hand side of Kespa Arkanoid, the pink Terran player, eXaltedReyA. And his teammate and opponent, I guess it was his idea to play on this map because he's explaining it, but he is the green Protoss player, eXaltedKravN. So here we have a TVP. It's interesting to see how TVP will play out on this map. Of course, there's nothing preventing eXaltedReyA from making a medevac or 4 medevacs and just dropping a bunch of tanks and marines and marauders and stuff right inside of eXaltedKravN's base, and you know, maybe eXaltedKravN will be playing defensively and won't be ready for that. Of course, you can't just grab expansions really quick on this map because there is this creep tumor thing. It does die over time, but you do have to kill that before you can make a base. There is creep here. You see, if one of the players, yeah, there's creep. It goes. You can't make a base here. So here we have Rhea making a base near there, and he's going to have to look to kill that. I'm assuming these players are both males, because, good one, girls playing StarCraft. No offense to women playing StarCraft. If you're watching this, marry me. This is why we can't have nice things. We've a nice bit of gas coming out from KravN and a gateway. He's probably looking to get that warp gate research, because it's vital. I'm so bad at this game. Oh my god. Rhea getting a base and a barracks. Let's put that production tab and the name tab. Forgot to do the name tag. That's one of my favorite things about, you know, whatever. It's cool. It's cool. See the supply, huge. Supply, huge. Warp gate research coming up. And we have a... If I didn't know better, I'd say this was a 4 gate, but on this map, not gonna happen. Unless it's a warp prism 4 gate? No, a Stargate coming out, so he will be, you know, maybe Void Rays or Phoenix to again fly over the destructible rocks. That's probably a really good idea. Getting the orbital command, and I think he's looking to start a new base on the other expansion. Does still have a creep tumor. Got a zealot killing the creep tumor. That should go down, and this probe is all set to build a nexus, except for that there's no money. Now there's money. Just waiting for that creep to die so we can throw down the nexus. And Rhea getting the same thing going, but as a Terran he can already build his command center and then float it over, so he definitely has an advantage doing that. Those marines will make quick work of that neutral creep tumor, and the command center should float over in no time. Nexus going down, Apollon going down. Stargate is making a Void Ray. Oh! Void Rays. Those units charge up and do more damage over time. And that's all I'm going to say about Void Rays. Not a fan. Not a fan as a Zerg player. Or a StarCraft 2 player. But, no matter. The team of 3 Marines getting really good at hitting neutral creep tumors and is going to take that down. And we have a bunch of barracks coming down for eXaltedReyA. That's 3 barracks. He's going to have 5 barracks total. Off 3 base, he should make some more barracks or factories or anything else. Because we have a Void Ray. He doesn't know where his opponent has spawned, so he's going to use that as a scouting Void Ray. Should probably bring this down so you don't know when the game's going to end. Yeah, if you're pro, like day 9, you have a overlay. I'm not day 9. And we have the base floating over. I think KravN should look to take this base if he wants to stay on equal footing with his opponent. He's going to be able to mine from 3 orbital commands, which means 3 mules, which is freaking ridiculous! But he's making void rays, so he's getting his own fair share of ridiculous. It's okay, this game is balanced. Trust me, I know David can. He has a forge but no upgrades. Cool. He's mining from 2 gas, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 gas from Rey'a. He's looking to build a ton of marines with all that gas. Makes sense, seems legit. He's getting his stim pack research and building a factory, probably for medevacs, which is dumb. I know, because factories don't make medevacs, but he needs a factory to make a starport, so he can indeed make medevacs. Let's follow these void rays around, see if they're going to be able to get any damage done. Well, I think so. Not really, because there's a billion million marines out, and marines generally shoot void rays. But, see where those marines are. Yeah, there's going to be enough marines to take out scare those void rays. I don't know if he'll continue to fight, but yeah. If he does focus fire well and goes back to big void rays, he should be able to take him down. But no, he just runs away, getting afraid marine for his troubles. And oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. He should wait for those shields to regenerate, and he's picking up getting some pot shots off on that supply depot. Oh, he's putting them on the high ground. That's so annoying. At the same time, at home, he is getting upgrades, making another forge. He's mining again from 4 gas, and he has cannons. I guess from protection from a doom drop from Rey'a, and Rey'a is sending that, getting a turret and bringing the command center home and having his marines chill out. He does have 3 tech labs, 2 reactors, so we should be getting a decent mixture of marines and marauders, and especially off void rays coming in from this base, not doing much. There is a missile turret up. I'm sorry, guys. And the marines are coming to the rescue. Missile turret here, missile turret here, missile turret in the main right here, and nothing out here in this base. The void rays with their heads hung in shame. However, a nexus on the 3rd base position started. See how much time is left. They're about a little more than halfway done before all the neutral rocks on this, all rocks are neutral, all the destructible rocks on this map just die, and it opens up to more aggression. We have a factory making a reactor that probably is for medevacs for this starport, so he has a good marine marauder medevac composition. Let's take a look at his upgrades for nothing. Does he even have an engineering bay? Yeah, he has 2, and he's getting those +1/+1 coming along, and KravN also working on +1/+1. He has chrono boost, and he started sooner, so those will finish faster, but there's probably not going to be an engagement until +1/+1 is finished, or even +2/+2 is finished for both players, so nothing to worry about here. Again, both players getting comfortably up to 3 bases, hiding behind the safety of these destructible rocks. Those aren't these void rays. They're getting their shields recharged. They might come in here to do a strike, but there are missile turrets galore. 4 over here on this base, 1, 2 over here, and 1 in the main. So 2 in the main. So let's see. He's making a reactor on the factory. So I don't know if he's making Hellions or if he thinks this is part of the swarm. Oh no, he's making starports. So definitely getting a good amount of medevacs. Medevacs are extremely useful on this map, not only for the healing, but of course for drops. They are both dropships and medics. That's the whole idea. I guess this supply depot died from this void ray. Missed out. I'm sorry, guys. That was probably something exciting that you would have liked to seen, and I apologize. So 1 void ray left. 2 of them went down. He's not doing anything from that starport now. It's just from early void ray harass, and I guess he was getting up 8 gateways, which pretty easy to do on his base. He's getting blink for his blink stalkers, so they may blink. 2-2 starting up. That means 1-1's finished. 1-1 should also be finishing up for the Terran player and getting started on 2-2 there. Getting medevacs. Oh, he's moving out. They're going to work on those rocks. So if KravN thinks he's safe, he must think again. I'm sorry, guys. I said again. Should explain that there's a gym teacher at my school, and he says again, but he doesn't just say again. He says, "Do it again." So that's kind of ruined the word again for me. And people that don't know Mr. V really don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And there's a huge attack coming from eXaltedReyA. There's just nothing. There's a decent amount of zealots and stalkers, and Archon, but KravN's gonna have a really hard time dealing with this attack. He's gonna need to get some gob. His storm's off. His storm even done. Yeah, I think so. But here comes the attack. It's just gonna destroy everything. Wow, that's not even no contest. Wow, this is kind of embarrassing. Again, double Guardian Shield, that doesn't actually do anything. You're more likely, you're better off doing one Guardian Shield, because the effects do not stack. Literally, one Guardian Shield, maybe some Force Fields, to sort of... Terran Force being a Force Peck, he really doesn't have a lot of medevacs, and by really doesn't have a lot of medevacs, I mean he has one medevac. Secondary Force Gathering out here, but there's really not a lot. He does have a huge supply lead. I said huge supply lead in the first game. It wasn't really that huge. This one, it's pretty huge, and he's loading up. He's looking to do a drop maybe on this base, but oh no, there's cannons. What a shame. Whole bunch of pylons coming down for KravN. He is definitely not Artosis. Shit on Artosis Day. I live every day like it's shit on Artosis Day. I love Artosis. Cool. And we're having an attack. Should be, you know, enjoyable if you're Rhea, because he is maxed out and KravN's sitting on 110 supply. There's not going to be anything he's going to be able to do, and these rocks are nearly dead. Once the rocks open, there's going to be no, he can pretty much go any path he chooses, and it's just going to be bad news bears if your name is eXaltedKravN. Flick! Take care of that. He's very low on health. There's not a lot of medevac energy, and these medevacs, feedback! Whoa! One hit point medevac! That's crazy. That is... These Marines and this Marauder, they are the luckiest Marines and Marauder I've ever... One hit point medevac! She's so good at driving. Oh my god. That's going to do some damage quickly, and we have a skirmish coming out. Oh! There's only one spot left in the rocks, and the storms are just able to do a lot, but I don't think it's going to be able to get this game done for KravN. He's down by almost 100 supply. We have a skirmish now coming up, and these storms are really, really good. Not doing a lot against Marauders, but taking out the force. Marauders killed by sentries. That's a little embarrassing. Here we have another base flying out there for eXaltedReyA, getting down to the up to the 4 base. And we have a little push coming down from Cat. No, he's not doing a little push. He's falling back looking to defend, because there's a task force in his main base killing off stuff. Once this cannon falls, we should have free reign. These units run, stalkers, run, zealots, run, sentries, float, High Templar. High Templar are dicks. They could probably just walk, but no, they choose to float. I'm ignoring... He has DTs. Those could get really annoying really fast. Let's see. Let's just watch these rocks die. That'll be a fun time. Ready? 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 Kaboom! This map is now wide open. No base here. That died sometime. It's gonna rebuild it, but beware, there's a medevac. It'll heal your biological unit. It'd be cool if you could heal like your opponent's units. It'd be no use for it at all. You'd never want to heal your opponent's units, but it'd be a little bit of BM maybe. Medevac flies away. Or dies. One of those. Didn't see it. But this game is still looking really good for eXaltedReyA. He has his army, you know, marching around. SCVs. They're gonna meet up. Hey, SCVs. Hey, army. Cool. 3-3 upgrades coming up. Not so for, because that's plus, these units will be to eXaltedKravN for last player. I forgot how to speak English for a second. My apologies, but, he's rebuilding as best he can. He's still down 75 supply. He's gonna be hard-pressed to come back in this game, but I've seen crazier things done. He should start building Colossus up. This base is getting back up. There's still a decent amount of minerals and gas. So yeah, it's definitely worth it to rebuild. It's not like it's almost mined out and you're wasting 400 minerals on a Nexus there. Another base coming down for Rhea. He's going to be on 5. Oh no. Task Force coming out to pick off this incomplete base. Where's his army? His army's way over here. We'll probably be able to pick that off. Or at least oh, it finishes! He's not going to be able to cancel that. That's going to be bad news bears. He's not going to get any of that money back. That's going to fall almost instantly. And bye-bye Nexus. He's going to run into his opponent's army. He's up by almost 100 supply. And that army there probably won't be able to pick these guys off if the storms are as good as they've been. That's one thing I haven't been giving KravN a lot of credit for. His storms have been A+ good. I don't know, these guys are probably good. Probably good. The play's been very good. Storms! These storms are... If anything's going to help KravN come back, was first of all, second of all, it's going to be the storms. The storms destroys that army. I mean, a lot of his units are low health, but a lot of Rhea's units are dead. Again, Rhea up by 3 bases. Marching the mules. That's 5 mules. That's ridiculous. Marauder Task Force. Couple ghosts. Ghosts will be able to snipe the High Templar, and that's good, I guess. You should build a Raven. You should always... What are these SCVs doing? No, go back there, SCVs. What are you doing? He's hanging out. He's gonna look to attack soon. Rogue Dark Templar, Rogue Dark Templar, Rogue Dark Templar, Rogue Dark Templar, Rogue Dark Templar. Here we go. There's a scan coming down. There's 3-4 cannons there. Jockeying for position. Ghost out. Ghost kill my cannon. That's gotta be the worst thing for you. And here comes the Zealots and the Protoss army. Let's see how these storms are. Pretty good. Getting a huge chunk of that army, not really missing anything. Rhea hasn't been dodging, but KravN is getting fallen in supply. He's sub 80 supply. Rhea over 100 supply though, but his army is still getting driven back. He's just taking chunks out. His units are pretty low health both from stim packs and storms, and however, KravN's army is also getting destroyed, and I think that Rhea has enough right now to end this game. There's just not a lot of Protoss units morphing Templar. It's getting pushed. I didn't know that they could get pushed for Archons or morphing, but Archons, I mean, they won't do much against the Marauders, but yeah, these Marauders are going to be able to do a ton of work against these bees, the Archons, and the Archons are going to push back this base. Is toast. This base is done, so KravN's still on 2 base, but there's little in between all these Marines and Ghosts and Marauders and Redbacks and all these gateways, all this infrastructure. I think this is it for KravN. 2 Colossus. He's just grasping the straws here. He is at 32 supply compared to Rhea's 191. He's dead. GG coming out from eXaltedKravN. And that's the end of this replay.
Game ended.
Let's see if there are any chat messages from people who love me. No. Yeah. Let's do another game. There is another game between these two. Make a quick Tumblr post about this on the StarCraft tag. See if I can get some viewers, some amount of viewers. StarCraft 2. Sure. Create post. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll be back with a couple more games from these two very players, Rhea and KravN. I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Cool!